So on this afternoon, we're going to continue reading the story of Job. We're going to pick up from Job 15, where I last left off. What up? This is truly what is most important. The answer so to pick off here, Job is in the middle of a reply with some priests that are testing his knowledge and his faith as they came to accuse him of being unfaithful when he said that it would have been better if he wasn't born. And his reply to him was, though the book Ecclesiastes hasn't been written, because I am the seed of it. For who understands how God turns over a nation worthy or not for his greater of purpose, and how small we are compared to him, and how we should rejoice in our gladness, knowing that we have forgiveness now. But Job didn't have an answer then. And so, this is his conversation. The answer of Eliphaz the Temanite. You are supposed to be a wise man, and yet give us all foolish talk. You are nothing but a windbag. Is it right to speak so foolishly? What good does such words do? Have you no fear of God, no reverence for him? Your sins are telling your mouth what to say. Your words are based on clever deception. But why should I command you? Your own mouth does. Are you the wisest man alive? Are you born before the hills were made? Have you heard the secret counsel of God? Are you called into his council room? Do you even have a monopoly on wisdom? What do you know more than we do? What do you understand that we don't? On our side are aged men much older than your father. Is God's comfort too little for you? Is his gentleness too rough? What is this you are doing, getting carried away with your anger and flashing your eyes at thy Lord? You turn against God and say all these evil things against him. What man in all of earth can be as pure and righteous as you claim to be? Why, God doesn't even trust an angel. Even the heavens can't be absolutely pure compared with him. How much less does someone like you, who is corrupt and sinful, drinking in his sin as a sponge soaks up water? Listen, and I will answer you from mine own experience, confirmed by the experience of wise men who have been the same thing from their fathers, our ancestors, whom alone the land was given, and they have passed to wisdom to us. If you haven't realized, the framework of this is in 8 Mile. If you guys have seen the end of 8 Mile, it's fucking fantastic. This is what's going on here. Maybe I shouldn't have spoiled that for you. A wicked man is always in trouble throughout his life. He is surrounded by terrors, and if there's no good days, they will soon be gone. He dares not go out into the darkness lest he be murdered. He wanders round begging for food. He lives in fear and distress and anguish. His enemies conquer him, and as his king defeats his foes, armed with his armed with his tin shield. He clenches his fist against God, defying the Almighty in stubbornness, assaulting him. This wicked man is fat and rich and has lived in conquered cities after killing off its citizens, but he will not continue to be rich or to extend his possessions forever. The breath of God shall destroy him, and the flame shall burn up all he has. Let him no longer trust in foolish riches. Let him no longer deceive himself. The money he trusts... How old am I? So if I'm in here... Yeah, we're still... I think this is probably prime. Let him no longer trust the foolish riches. Let him no longer deceive himself. For the money he trusts will be his only reward. Before he dies, all futility will be evident before him, and all who counted on his disappearance will be assured, and fall to the ground like a withered grape. How little will come of his hopes, for a godless and barren, they can produce nothing truly good. God's fire consumes them with all their passions, with the only thing that conceives is sin, and their hearts give birth to wickedness. Job's reply to them. I've heard this all before. What miserable comforters you all are. You won't ever stop your flow of foolish words. What have I said that makes you speak so endlessly? Perhaps sermonize the same as you, if I were, and if I were you. I would spout off my criticisms against you and shake my hand. But no, I speak in such a way that it would help you. I would try to take away thy grief. But now my grief, no matter how I defend myself, nor does it help if I refuse to speak. For God has ground me down and taken me and my family. O God, have you turned me to skin and bones as proof, they say, my sins? God hates me and angrily tears my flesh. He has gnashed upon me with teeth and watched to snuff me out of any sign of life. These comforters have gaping jaws to swallow me. They slap my cheek. My enemies gather themselves against me. And God has delivered me over to thy sinners, into the hands of my wicked foes. I was living quietly until he broke me apart. He has taken me away by the neck and dashed me to pieces, then hung me up as a target. His archers surround me, letting their flare of arrows so that the ground is wet from my wounds. Again and again they attack me, running upon me like a giant. Here I sit in sackcloth and have laid all hope to dust. My eyes are red and weeping, and my lids as shadow of death. Yet I am innocent, and the prayer I give is pure. O earth, do not conceal thy blood. Let it protect me on my behalf, for it is my blood that I sink within and that I spill. Let even now the witness to my innocence in there be in heaven. My advocate is there on high in the heavens. My friends scoff at me and but pour out my tears to God, pleading that he will listen as a man would listen to his neighbor. For all soon I must go down that road. From such sin I shall never return. I am sick. Near death. The grave is ready to receive me. I am surrounded by mockers. I see them everywhere. I, no one anywhere confirm my innocence, but you, God, have kept them back from understanding this. Oh, do not let them triumph. If they accept bribes to denounce their friends, their own children shall go blind. How has made me a mockery among my people? They spit in my face, my eyes are dim with weeping, and I am but a shadow of my former self. Far-minded men are astonished when they see me. Yet, finally, the innocent shall come out on top, above the godless. The righteous shall move onward and forward, and those with pure hearts shall come before stronger and stronger. And as before, all of you, now please leave me be. For I do not find a wise man among you. For I see the tongues of serpents, the same ones who deceived my Eve but long ago. So I say to you, wise men, my days are good and present as the past. My hopes have disappeared and my heart desires are broken. They say that at night, the day and night, how they prevent the truth. If I die, I go into darkness and call into the grave my father, the worm of my mother, my sister. Where then is my hope? Can anyone find any? No. My hope will be in the grave, down doth with the grave, with the rest of the dust. I shall be in pleasant dreams. Further reply from Balan the Shunite. Who are you trying to fool? Speak with some sense if you want us to answer. Have we become like animals to you, you stupid dumb? Just because you tear out your clothes in anger and are going to start an earthquake, shall we go off and hide or something? The truth remains that if you do not prosper, it is because you are wicked, Job. And your bright flame shall be put out, yes, just as you asked for. There will be darkness in every home, and there will be wickedness in your eyes too. To the sun. The confident stride of the wicked man will be shorted, and he will realize his failing strength. He walks into traps and falling robbers. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me. I have to. Where's the? Never mind. He walks into traps. Robbers will ambush him, and there is booby traps in every path that he takes. And he has good cause for fear. His enemy is clothed behind him. His vigor is depleted by hunger. Calamity stands ready to pounce on him. His skin is eaten by disease, and shall death devour him? Oh, the wealth that he trusts him shall protect him, for he has brought down a king of terrors. His home shall disappear beneath him, and his fiery barrage will be brimstone. He shall die, and the roots from up, and the branches from lopped off. all the memory of his existence will perish from the earth, and he will remain a member of him. He will be driven out from the kingdom, out into the darkness, and chased out into the world. He will have neither a son nor a grandson left. That's what he said. Isn't that right, Job? So, nor any relative, old or young alike, will be horrified by his fate. And yes, what happens to sinners through death, the love of God. Job's reply to him. Okay. How long are you going to trouble me? To break me with your words? 10 times now, you have declared I am a sinner. Why aren't you ashamed to deal with me so harshly? If I indeed am wrong, you have yet to prove it. So I say unto you, you think yourselves great, then prove my guilt. The fact of the matter is that God has overthrown me and caught me in his net. I scream for help, and no one hears me. I shriek, "Ugh!" and get no justice. God has blocked my path and turned my light to darkness. He has stripped me of my glory and removed the crown from my head. He has broken me down on every side, and I'm done for. He's destroyed all hope. His fury burns against me. He sends his troops to surround my tent. He has sent me away, my brothers and my friends. My relatives have failed me. My friends have forsaken me. Those living in my home, even my servants, regarded me as a stranger. I'm like a foreigner to them. I call my servant, but he doesn't come. I beg him. My wife, my brothers refuse to recognize me. My children despise me. I stand to speak and they mock. My friends abhor me. Those I love turned against me. My skin, my bones, I am skin and bones, and I have escaped death by the skin of my teeth. Oh, my friends, pity me, for the angry hand of God has touched me. Why must you persecute me as God does? Why aren't you satisfied with my anguish? You don't understand. Even if I had deserved it, I don't know if the feeling would be different. But if you had his son and you lost him like I had, you would understand. And you would understand God's fury. And who are you, these men? You fools. If you had a son, you would understand. My daughters? I don't even think of them. You know why? That is what you have done. In thy pride with them. So, I would prefer it if you would leave me and my friends be than me to have anything to do with you. Do you understand? And maybe at that moment, you'll understand Christ is God. So, this is Job's reply. But as for me, I know my Redeemer lives, and I will stand upon the earth at last. I know that after this body has decayed, this body shall see God. Then he will be on my side, yes. I shall be on the side of Job, and I will see him and know him as friend, and I will give him my glory. I will give Job my grace. For how dare you go on persecuting him as though he was guilty in some way? I warned you of who I was, for you yourselves are in danger of punishment with thy attitude. So, that is part 3 of Job. That was a good one, I think. I think that was a fun one. I was proud of the way that one went. Yeah, I'll rep Skechers. I'll wear this backwards real quick, just so hard I rep Skechers. Wait a minute. This is not sponsored by Skechers. I don't wear shoes. In fact, if I were Skechers, I would get involved in a shoeless shoe of some type. Like, I would get on that immediately. Sometimes there's goat heads, and I need to slip on something real fast. Other than that, I'm gonna put the shoe business out of business. So don't think there's any fucking game here. You know what I mean? We're gonna have clean trash, gardens. You're gonna be able to walk barefoot. They're not gonna be fucking goat heads. It's gonna be just normal leaves and sticks that'll hurt your feet a little bit. You know? That's how you get to know her. All right. I have to. I can't. I feel way too uncomfortable with that. We're gonna put that inside out. Yeah, I'm weird like that. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay. Our Father, who art in heaven, blessed be thy name. Thy will be done. Thy kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us for our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but forgive us from lead us not into temptation, but forgive us for evil. Am I forgetting that right now? But deliver us from evil. Oh my gosh, wow. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. I'm a little high, sorry. Also, words are a little bit overrated. I'm trying to lessen the amount of words in the English language. I have a right to do that. I know what I'm doing, don't worry. All right. Let it be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the power and the glory for eternity. Amen. I think I might have made a mistake there too. Not my best one. Anyways, okay, bless you guys.